The Fulton County Historical Society has been preserving and promoting Fulton County's history since 1891. We're located in the historic Kingsborough neighborhood in the city of Gloversville, New York. The Fulton County Historical Society maintains a museum headquartered in the old Kingsborough School, which was built in 1900 and used as a school until the 1970s. Today, all of the exhibits in the museum are located in spaces that were once used as classrooms. The museum is housed on both the first and second floors of the building. The first floor covers our community's military history, history of public service, the history of the glove and leather industry, as well as sports history, and features an annually rotating exhibit. The military exhibit encompasses Fulton County history from the pre-Revolutionary War era to the modern era, and we explore the stories of Fulton County residents in the service as well as on the home front. In the public service exhibit, you can learn about the history of our community's law enforcement, fire department, and medical services, and how those evolved over time. The public service exhibit shares the history of Fulton County's law enforcement, firefighters, and hospitals. In this exhibit, you can learn about how these services evolved over time. You can stand in an original jail cell from the old Fulton County Jail and see old medical equipment that was used throughout the 1800s and 1900s by area medical professionals. Fulton County was once known as the glove-making capital of the world. In our exhibit, you can explore the process of making gloves from the skin to the finished product. We also have a great display of different styles of gloves that were made and became popular over time. You can also see the world's largest glove and the world's smallest glove on display in our museum. Our Sports and Special Exhibits room features an annually rotating exhibit as well as displays about Fulton County's sports history, including the Hall of Fame, which recognizes different residents of the county who have contributed to the history of sports both locally and nationwide. Our smallest exhibit is the Technology Room. Here you can learn about changing technology from the early 1800s through the modern era, including telephone, music, TV, and photography. Walking down the hallway on the second floor is like taking a step back in time to one of Fulton County's main streets. You can see displays from different businesses and hotels that once existed and some of which still exist today. In our textile exhibit, you can explore some of the industries that thrived in Fulton County, like the Fulton County Silk Mill, as well as different items that were made in the home for family use, like clothes and bedding. We also have an exceptional collection of quilts on display. Our Victorian exhibit features fashion and changing trends, but you can also learn a lot about what life was like in Fulton County in the Victorian era. We also have a great collection of wedding dresses on display that include photographs of the couples on their happy day. The Fonda, Johnstown, and Gloversville Railroad, or the FJ&G, was a large part of the industrial and social life here in Fulton County. The main feature of this exhibit is our wonderful train display, which includes a moving train that visitors can operate by the push of a button, as well as different sound effects and buildings throughout Gloversville, Johnstown, and Fonda. Although the Glove Cities was quite industrial with its glove and leather industries, the surrounding area was still quite rural. In our farm room, you can see the different tools that were used by farmers throughout the years in the areas surrounding the cities of Johnstown and Gloversville. You can also see a display of the different one-room schoolhouses that existed throughout the county before the consolidation of larger school districts. Through interactive and innovative programs for all ages, the Fulton County Historical Society encourages the exploration of our community's history, as well as actively participates in our community's efforts to create a vibrant center of arts, culture, and commerce to help improve quality of life. I hope you enjoyed this tour of our museum and that you'll come and visit us soon to discover all of this and more. See you soon!